Hello and welcome. Yesterday I made a video about how to improve the new demons in the Ancient Gods Part 2, which was actually received quite well, and a lot of people have come back with incredible feedback and pretty damn good ideas on how to improve the demons. Well, without even having to do anything, one of the members or prominent members of the modding community, his name is Convaz. He's the one that has made Under the Mayo's Brawler Mode mod, and also he's made the Boss Run mod, which allows you to fight only the bosses in the base campaign without having to waste time doing anything else. Well, he reached out to me after watching my video and he went ahead, made a mod that inputs my proposed changes for the stone imps, which I think is my most liked concept on my video. I then decided to test out his mod to see how well my proposed ideas would work. I mean, theoretically or on paper, the idea that I have about the stone imps is good, but how does it work in action? Well, I can confidently say that this is one of those few proposed changes that I think will be very beneficial for the game. And after playing with it for a little while, I honestly believe, or at least in my personal case, I actually go out of my way to use the automod shotgun whenever I see a stone imp because, I mean, you get free armor out of it. It's fantastic. So let me quickly go through what the actual proposed changes were. First of all, there needed to be a greater incentive to actually use the full auto against the stone imps, because currently you can use either the full auto, the destroyer blade, or micro missiles to kill them. But at the end of the day, there was no real reason to use the full auto other than to get the bonus shotgun shells, which, as I've said in my previous video, ammo is really a non-issue for an average or above player. So there needed to be a much better yet tangible benefit for using the full auto shotgun. And again, just like in my previous video, I really want to emphasize the word incentivization. The meaning of incentivization, at least in the gaming sense, is that the player actively wants to follow the system that you have provided. And again, I'm just going to provide the same example as I did in my previous video regarding the Maker drones or Maker angels. I mean, again, you can kill them any way you want, but most people will go out of their way to land a headshot because the reward for doing so is so high. And by doing that, you are indirectly improving your skills, your marksmanship skills. And because of that, it's like a positive loop, or a positive reinforcement loop, where you keep following the system rewards you more, you keep getting better, and it just repeats over and over until you become so good at the game where that concept or that system becomes natural to you. So I proposed that since they are stone imps and rocks and stone are naturally immune to fire, I thought it'd be a good idea to make them immune to flame belch, and the only way for you to get armor from them is to use the full auto shotgun. And again, as I said in my previous video, it follows very well with the lore of the stone imps, where because they're made of stone, you need a consistent source of concussive damage to break through their stone hide, and that way you can see the chunks of rock falling off, and you can imagine that being the armor shards that the Slayer can use for himself. And since he is going to be immune to flame belch, he is also going to be immune to the meat hook mastery flame as well. And at the end of the day, you are not forced to use the automod shotgun. You can still use the micro missiles or the destroyer blade in order to destroy the stone imps. And because you're not going to get any armor from them by using flame belch, you can actually use the flame belch on other enemies to get the armor that you would have gotten had you used the full auto shotgun on the stone imps. So either way, it is a win-win situation for any type of player. And just to balance the amount of ammo that you get in return, Convas made it so that you get 3 shotgun shells from the full auto master, which I think, after having played through it myself, is actually a very good number, especially for the instances in the DLC where you fight the stone imps, because whenever you fight the stone imps, you are effectively fighting them in an isolated and controlled environment. They're never really used in any other arenas alongside other different enemy combinations. And I think, based on that line of thinking, the amount of armor that you get, which is 30 armor, which is what Convas has put in his mod, I think that is a very good amount. But within the instances of fighting stone imps within the DLC, I think that 30 armor just seems a bit too excessive, because I was easily able to max out my armor and then keep it maxed out by using the movement capabilities that the Slayer actually has, like, dash, double jump, and also meat hook, and also dashing in midair to slow your fall, allowing you to remain in the air for longer. Now, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a few people that will ask as to what is the purpose of this mod when you have just pools of ammo lying around with no real benefit to you if you are a very good player. Well, there's two things. First of all, leaving around pools of resources is actually a good way for you to play the game at a higher level. It's almost in a way required for you to play on Ultra Nightmare, because you never know when you're gonna take unexpected damage. But the main reason why this is so good is because there's a perk, a Sentinel Crystal perk, which allows you to refill your Blood Punch charges by picking up either health or armor only when you are at max health or armor respectively. And seeing that you are able to quickly regenerate your armor using the auto mod against the stone imps, you can easily max out your armor, and then every other bit of armor that you get after that can go directly into your Blood Punch recharge. So ultimately, there's nothing but positives that you can get by using this mod or by its software implementing this with the stone imps. Other than that, I think this mod is fantastic and it's definitely going to be a main part of my playthroughs from now on, and I highly recommend that you give it a shot as well. You can find the download link in the description box below, and if you need instructions on how to download mods, I suggest you join the modding Discord, which I will also put a link in the description box below. Other than that, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.